is Sheila, and today we're gonna read Diary of a Wimpy Kid 4 Dog Days. And we're gonna start reading on Sunday, and maybe the end of reading on, let's see, Tuesday. Yes, Tuesday. We're gonna start reading on Tuesday. Let's see it for tomorrow. Now, already read this one book. Oh, not tomorrow, today. From now on, now already read this one book with a lot of stories. Now here we go. And first we can read Diary of a Wimpy Kid 4 Dog Days, starting on Sunday. Today was my deadline for finishing the first 3 chapters of a charity swap, and Mom found I wasn't done yet. She said we were going to sit down at the kitchen table until I was finished. Reading is Fun Club. About half hour later, there was a knock on the front door. It was Rowie. I thought maybe he was coming back for reading his Fun Club, and when I saw his dad was with him, I knew something was up. Mr. Jefferson had an old-looking piece of paper with the country club logo on it. He said it was a bill of fruit smoothies. Me and Rowie ordered the clubhouse, and the grand total was $83. All those times me and Rowie ordered the drinks at the clubhouse, we just wrote down Mr. Jefferson's account number on the tab. Nobody told us something actually had to pay for all that. I still didn't understand what Mr. Jefferson was doing at my house. I think he was just an art trick or something. But so if he needs $83, he can just design an extra building. Me and to Mom. He talked to Mom, Dove, and they're where's only? Dove, and they both agreed that me and Rowie needed to pay off the tab. I told Mom me and Rowie are just kids, and it's not like have a serious or curious or never. But Mom said we just gonna have to be creative, and then she said we could just suspend the Fun Club meetings until we paid what we wanted. To be honest with you, I'm kind of relieved because at this point, anything that doesn't involve reading sounds pretty good to me. Now it's Tuesday, huh? If we read one more chapters, then it might be too long. Oh, not too long. Let's just read one more chapters for today. Me and Rowie racked our brains all day yesterday trying to figure out how to pay off that $83. Rowie said maybe I should just go to the item and withdraw something money to pay off his dad. The reason Rowie said that is because he thinks I'm rich. A couple of years ago, during the holidays, Rowie come over and had just run out of toilet paper at my house. My family was using this holiday cocktail napkins and a substitute until Dad got to the store again. Rowie thinks a holiday napkins are some kind of really fancy toilet paper, and then he asked me if my family was rich. I wasn't gonna pass up the opportunity to impress him. Yep. Anyway, I'm not rich, and that's the problem. I tried to figure out a way a kid my age could get his hands on some cash, and then it hit me. we could start a larn carve service. I'm not talking about some average run-of-the-mill larn care service either. I'm talking about a company that takes larn care of a next level. We decided to a name of a company with a BIP larn service. We called up a Yellow Pages people and told them we wanted the places in the AD in their book. And not just one of those little tasks ADs, but a really big one with full color that takes up whole pages. But get this, the Yellow Pages people told us it was gonna cost a few $1,000 to put our 80s in the book. I told them I didn't make a lot of sense to me, but because how is someone supposed to pay for an 80 if they haven't even earned any money yet? Me and Rory realized we were gonna have to do this different way, and make our own 80s. I figured we could just make flyers and put them in every mailbox in our neighborhood. All we needed was some clip art to get us started. So we went down to the corner store and brought one of those cards women get each other on their birthdays. Hope your birthday is hot, hot, hot. And then scan into Roy's computer and pass pictures of our heads onto the bodies from the card. After that, we come some clip art of alarm tools and put it all together. We print it out, and I have to say it looked great. VIP Learn Service. Pamper yourself and your learn with our award-winning world-class service. Call 555-2941. I did some math and I figured it would cost us at least a couple of $100 in color ink, cartridges, and paper to make enough flyers for the whole neighborhood. So we said Rory's dad if he'd go to the store and get us some stuff we needed. Mr. Jefferson didn't go for it. In fact, he told us we couldn't use his computer printout of any more copies of our flyer. I was just a little surprised by that because if Mr. Jefferson wanted us to pay him back, and he sure wasn't making it easy. But all we could really do was making our flyer get out of his office. Then me and Rory went around from the house about showing everyone our flyer and telling them about a BIP Learn service. After we hit few houses, we realized it would be a lot easier to just ask the next person we spoke with a pass flyer along to, so me and Rory wouldn't have to do all that walking. Now the only thing I just have to do is sit back and wait for the phone calls and start rolling it. Now is Thursday, so today's story, the result about today's story is that when is some day Roy have told Bradley, is he a witch? Are you a witch, Rich? And Bradley said yes. So, because Roy have said that because they have a Christmas toilet paper. It was really beautiful, so maybe Rolly might be said that word. And another story is They have some paper with two men on it with no clothes, but Gregory and Rolly have just introduced about VIP services, so they have gotten their faces onto that man's face. So it might be a very good introducing about VIP, but I don't like that picture, maybe. So let's see this story. Oh, tomorrow we get a new book and a new stories for tomorrow. So you'll be very excited about tomorrow's new book and a new stories. Now, bye bye. Please thumbs in my YouTube and bye bye everyone.